Hi, I'm Stu Leonard, and you won't believe where I'm standing now. I'm not out in Montana with a whole bunch of our cattle ranchers, and I'm not with a bunch of turkeys. I'm standing in the middle of Stu Leonard's wine store, surrounded by 100,000 bottles of wine. What's our big question we get asked every holiday? What do I serve my family at the holidays? You know what I've done? I've asked our Vice President of Wines, Jerry Martellero, good friend. He has 400 books at his house, all about wine. He just loves wine and reads about it all the time. So knowledgeable, so I've said to Jerry, pick 5. This isn't Letterman's top 10, this is Stu Leonard's top 5. So Jerry's picked 5 great wines for your holiday table. Jerry, tell us about it.
Well, I guess, there wasn't a shortage of great wine to pick from. What we try to look at, something that would appeal, great value, great tasting, and over-deliver in their price point. And that's why we came up with these 5. The first wine is from our old friend Marco Bacci from Castello de Bassi, but this is his Maremma property. Maremma is on the Tuscan coast. It is the new hot area in Tuscany. It's the great Chardonnay alternative. It's got a lot of aromatics on the nose, apricots, peaches, flowers, real crisp. People who love Sancerre will flip over this wine. Real crisp and clean. People are turned off by Chardonnay with too much oak, too much steel. This is the perfect balance. You have somebody coming over for the holidays that really doesn't drink wine. Here's a wine.
It's a little lighter than Chardonnay.
It is. Yeah. It's got more fruit up front with a nice chill on it. This will be perfect. If you're in an Italian household, the 7 fishes on Christmas Eve, boy, you can't pick up perfect.
Great with fish.
Perfect with fish. Next is the Bear Print Chardonnay from Monterey County. Chardonnay, everybody still loves Chardonnay, just like Pinot Grigio. But what we look for here is the perfect balance of fruit and oak. Not too much fruit, not too much oak. What you get here is a lot of pear and cinnamon. You get a well-balanced wine, layers of flavor, and a wine that doesn't over-dominate the meal. So if you're gonna have veal, pork, or even a filet mignon, some people want white wine with their meat, this would be ideal. Next, we go into Tuscany, the granddaddy of them all, a Chianti Classico Reserve from our friends at Granducale. It's a very modern style Chianti. It doesn't have that earthy, rustic feel. It almost seems like it's got a little Merlot in the blend, so it's round and elegant, soft and supple. When you taste this, it's the kind of wine that we actually suggest against Ruffino. It's the kind of one that won't make you go tanning. No, it's a real super wine.
But this is right in the heart of Tuscany.
Castelnuovo Berendenga is like the Napa Valley in Tuscany. It's up a little bit further up north. Great wines.
You know what's nice? These 3 wines right here are all $20 and under, too.
Definitely. They provide great values.
Great values right there. Now we're going to California. What do we have next?
Well, this is our newest find, the Handsome Cabernet. This is right in Santa Lena, right in the heart of Napa. Probably some of the finest vineyard land. This is actually made by a winemaker, Kathy Corris, and again, it seems like there's a glut of great women winemakers and winery owners. Why? Because it's common knowledge to know that they have a keen sense of taste and smell. And when you taste this wine, Kathy Carson sells her wines at $70 to $80 a bottle. If I tell you, Stu, I could sell you this wine for $22, would you be happy?
I'd be thrilled.
I mean, the wine is depth, complexity, breed, and elegance. You want a wine that's going to over-deliver and make a great compliment?
That would go fantastic with the filet mignon.
Oh, perfect.
And Jerry, our last one today is what?
Atticus John. It's a repeat sellout from last year. This is a wine we discovered last year. It's actually sourced from the vineyard, Vineyard 29, which actually sells for an ungodly amount of money. We actually sold 800 cases of this wine, Stu, in 3 months last year.
Wow.
And we continued on with this vintage. This is the successor to last year's vintage. This Napa Valley Cab is monumental. And you know what? You don't have to go $50 a bottle. You don't have to go $100 a bottle. For $27 a bottle, this wine is killer.
We've even had Opus 1 tastings in the store, right?
Well, actually, we did a little comparison tasting. We had Opus 1 and we opened the Atticus John. We sold 3 times the amount of Atticus John versus Opus 1. Why pay $150 when you can pay $25?
Just a great deal. Hey, these are 5 fantastic wines right here. My favorite right now, I probably have to go this Handsome that I just tried today. Great, this would go great with a filet. You're looking right now at 5 wines that our family's gonna have on our table with, of course, the Stu Leonard's filet mignon at the holidays right now. We hope you have a great holiday. Jerry, thanks so much for educating all of us.
Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays. Bye.